you are the biggest artist right now in the country.
Which country? Zambia. What do you think? What do you mean when you say biggest artist in the country?
You're from Southern.
I'm from
province.
From the southern part of the country. Yeah. What do you mean? Because I dream to be an artist who is far much bigger than the population of Zambia. Okay. Zambia has how many people?
Census 7, I don't know. I'm not sure by
18,
now.
20 million.
Yeah.
I dream of having. There's no Zambian artist who has a following of 20 million. I dream of having millions of followers, not 1 million, not 1.22. When someone has 1.5, 1.8, 2 million followers in Zambia, you call them the biggest. For me, I dream bigger than that.
Everybody's a dreamer, and you're not going to be the first one to conquer that. We have people that have done great things than what you've done right now.
Have you ever seen a boy from the village barefoot going to school, then a few years later he conquers, becomes the president of Zambia from Bwengwa village? Have you ever heard of that?
You are the boy.
That boy from Bwengwa village who walked barefoot, moved forward against all odds, conquered everybody, and became the president of Zambia. You saw that? You saw that? It happened in Zambia. These stories are real. People coming from a very poor background, from zero to hero. So if you don't believe in Zambia, if you don't believe in dreams and you are Zambian, then you need to change citizenship. You better do. I dream to be bigger than what you call biggest artist in Zambia. For me, I look at the Zambian population as too small for you to talk about being big. Our friends are conquering the world. Their music is all over. They are signing with big record labels. We just signed a deal with one of the biggest records in the world. Then you can see that it matches with the dream.
You're bragging right now. You are telling us about you signing a big deal before we even get into that conversation. Dreams, yes.
Dreams don't brag. Dreams come naturally. And when you talk about dreams, that's how they are.
Since you brought up issues to do with you signing with the biggest record label, let me start it from there. Do you think or feel this record label that you've signed, they would have noticed you if you didn't get so much great feedback from social media for your song Don't Go Away with Your Maps?
Do you think that I was going to have a feedback if I did not invest my time and my resources and all the effort?
I'm here to ask questions, not to be answering questions.
You're here to ask questions. But no, this thing should be logical. You get the way you ask questions. I don't want to spark controversy, but here's the thing. The feedback from back home, amazing. But I want you to know a few things. We dropped Don't Go Away on the 6th of November. You get 6 November, 4 days later, someone dropped.
Mr. Crow,
how many days?
Can you answer a question by saying yes or no? Then you explain.
Let me tell you.
Do you think you would have been signed if...
No, you want us to go into pragmatics.
Yes or no?
Okay.
Then you answer. Don't be a typical Zambian. Don't be a typical Zambian.
Let me ask you something.
Yeah.
If you want us to go into pragmatic inferencing,
yes
we are going
no?
to do that.
Yes
okay?
or no? Do you think they would have recognized you if you never had a big song like Don't Go Away?
Without a big song like Don't Go Away, I don't think they are going to recognize you.
Yes or no?
One. Yes.
Okay.
Without that big song. But before you come to the big song, there are a lot of people who sing. Tell me how many have had the song that goes that far. This is not bragging. Tell me how many.
So many artists, I've seen them.
So many. So many.
Roberto.
It went
Amarula.
that far. What else?
So many. JK did collaboration with so many artists. Yeah.
What else?
There's so many that we can tell. Mampi, Queen Diva.
What do you think makes Don't Go Away different?
I don't know. You tell me.
You don't know. Then you shouldn't have called me if you don't know what makes Don't Go Away different. What makes me different?
How are we going to distinguish? Okay, like I said from the start, you're not the first one to hit those millions. You're not the first one to get all those great feedbacks from other countries. You're not the first one. You're not the first one to be signed under a big record label. Once upon a time, where Zone Farm, they were signed. Zone Farm
signed under
Taurus.
I'm hearing Taurus for the first time.
Okay, then you need to do your research. Those are the people that did amazing works as well as a record label. So what makes you different?
I am Mr. Crown, aka the Buffalo.
I hear you spend so much money in promoting the song. These are stories that I've been seeing on social media, buzzing about 140,000. I hope it's not just a stunt.
Sacrifice is what was happening. Those things are real.
Are you worth that amount? Why did you not invest it in buying a plot?
Okay. A few years ago, I met one person who inspired me a lot. He said, if you want to achieve what you want in life, invest in your passion. My passion is music. Whatever I got, I invested in music because that is my passion. Clear, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I never wanted to invest in buying a plot or buying a car, buying clothes so that I look international before I have an international song. You get? I invested in the music because that is my passion. You should tell your children to invest in their passion, not in what you want, you as a father. If your child wants to play football, you are busy forcing them, no, do this, ukavechikopo. No. You'll see success if you do that.
You're still struggling making events. You invested in your passion and you don't have shows. Most of the shows that you're having right now is you asking artists saying, can I come and open for the event? You are asking them. No one is booking you.
No one is booking
And it
me.
makes sense when you must perform your song, if he's putting it on his playlist to perform, not you being booked by the people that are watching this conversation right now.
Okay, that is part of the story. There are people I asked to say, okay, I want to perform. One of them was Mosi Thunder. I contacted them. I want to come and perform. Please allow me.
You're asking when your song is playing everywhere.
Exactly. I did that. Because there is a journey in this whole thing. You can have a big song, but you may not be known. There are a lot of factors that are involved, you get. Number one, I don't belong to any cartel, any group. By the way, Zambian music is run by cartels. You see these groups, they are backing each other.
Which cartel? I'm not aware of it.
You are a journalist. You can broadly research. You are a journalist. You want me to giving you information.
Give information with backup. Okay, what what cartel have you seen?
In media, there is also investigative journalism, a lot of things. So if you skip to that course, I don't know. But you need to investigate this. There are groups in music, they back each other in that line. I came from Southern Province. Name any other big artist who was happening here in the city from Southern Province who would throw the rope to say, okay, come my brother, I pull you up. No, but you see that happening with the people from the Copper Belt, from Cowboys. Okay, my brother, come in. But for the African King Buffer, we've been fighting a lone battle all the way from the south, charging towards the city in the Copper Belt. Then the song goes international. What you should be doing right now is to upload our efforts and say, okay, guys, you are trying. I'm sure you've gotten the message.
I'm trying to understand the message. I'm still with a question mark on the cartel.
I told you to research.
You called me. I had no idea who you were. You wanted me to promote your song. Which I believed in the song. I said this is a good song. We had this conversation and we're still having this conversation right now. If I belong to any cartel, or maybe there's a cartel that you're saying, do you think we would have continued to promote your songs?
What made you believe?
I thought it was a good song. I thought it was a good song.
What made you feel
listening
like
to the
that?
song.
You just heard it.
Yes.
It was your first song you heard from me, right?
Yes.
So you are like many others who think I only have one song.
Yes.
Let me open your Obrongata. Mr. Crown did not start today. I started like 2018. There is no way, if you just wake up, you conquer everywhere, then I don't know what magic you are using. You begin from among your friends, two friends, this is good. Your family, the community, it keeps growing. So it began from Choma, it went to Monze. From Monze, you are growing. Southern Province get to know Mr. Crown. Then Lusaka gets to hear Mr. Crown. I count you under Lusaka. Copper Belt begins to hear about Mr. Crown. Then another country begins to hear about Mr. Crown. East Africa begins to hear about Mr. Crown. West Africa, it pushes into Southern Europe. Sony music, France begin to hear about Mr. Crown. So I cannot tell you that I just popped up and boom. No.
After having a big song in the country, still concentrating on that one, what has changed about you that you feel like the money that you have invested or the money that you invested was worth it?
I'm learning it a harder way. The money I invested was worth it. But there are a lot of things I never knew when I was brazen to say I want to do good music that convinces everybody. There are a lot of things I didn't know. This has just opened my mind to so many things which I feel maybe even the other upcoming artists, even those people who would go against me, really don't know. Music needs marketing, my brother. Here in Zambia, let me tell you something about a typical Zambian. If a company, any big company comes up, we are the best service providers. Our shoes are the most durable. No one beats us in this area of what. They're advertising their product, you know. They will go around. You will not hear any Zambian saying that is bragging, that is pride. No, you have to wait for us to approve. But when a musician comes to say, my music is the best, I am the best, I have the best lyrics, I have the best video, then you, PMC, and your friends in the compounds, you tell someone that they are bragging. That's pride. Does it make sense? Does it make sense? Let's be together, don't be quiet.
I'm listening. Like I said from the start, I'm not here to answer questions.
You are not here to answer questions.
I'm here to ask you questions.
Okay, you are going to ask me questions, but you should get it with the point of view, understanding the logic yourself. We have to market the music first. Market the music. Tell people this music is the best. My music is the best. I first have to believe in my
You know,
product.
Mr. Crow,
Okay.
we've had artists that have had one hit, one wonder, and I'm still going to use these words. You are not the first one. You're not going to be the first one. You have to prove a point. You have to work on your craft. You have to prove a point. Right now, you only have one song
Prove
to
a
your
point
name.
to who? Prove a point to who?
You're saying you have a dream, and your
Prove
dream
a
is to
point
conquer.
Omweta mweta wa mana malambo. Obainda gubota mwena malambo. That kind of song, you never heard it, Namalambo.
But I'm just still saying.
You say I
you're
only have
not-
one song.
You're not going to be the first one.
Osena munsi bebere ma bebe bebere. You say I only have one song.
I didn't say that. I'm saying you have a big song to your name. And that is a song that people are going to book you for. Don't go away.
Don't go away. Yourself,
Yes.
don't go away. Continue following. You see if I'm going to be one hit wonder. But by the way, I did not wake up to make a hit. You understand? I woke up to make music that will inspire lives. Okay. So when I make music that inspires life, if someone's life is inspired, then I'm content with it. So if you're going to take it as a hit song or as a flop, as long as for me a life is inspired, that's what matters most.
Let's talk about your gloves right now. I see that you've been wearing them more often. What do they represent?
These gloves represent peace. I come in peace. When I came, you guys in the media brought war against me.
Who brought me?
The
war?
media.
Which media?
The media. The Zambian media.
The same media that promoted your song.
The Zambian media.
The same media that promoted your song.
The Zambian media.
What war?
Okay, maybe this is a sweeping statement. Maybe it's a sweeping statement. Let me say, the media, when I say the media, it is in context, not of everybody, of course. There are some media houses that brought in war, forcing people to begin attacking me, this and that. And I tried to explain, some people never understood. They thought maybe I'm coming to cause confusion, bring down someone, I say, I come in peace. My heart is as pure as my palm. I hold nothing against anyone. This is what it means. I come in peace, guys.
If Mr. Crown today drops a song alone, okay, and I'm seeing right now, I don't know what I'm saying if it's true. After the Yo-Maps, you saw it's big. Are you corroborating with Chile One? Are the pictures that we're seeing on social media true or false?
Let me tell you something. I'm not in the music game I did not come for competition. If you need to talk about Crown music, think about collaboration. If you want to grow Zambian music, think about collaboration, not competition. If you think about competition, you are going to compete within yourself as locals and produce a local champion. The local champion who grow big-headed, he goes out, he's crushed, he's not known. Think collaboration before you talk about comparing this and that. No, this song and this one.
Is the song that we're singing with Chile One true or false?
I know why you are trying to bring in Chirewan. You're talking about the songs with your maps. Now you are bringing in Chirewan. I don't want you to think competition.
I don't want you to play smart right now.
Collaboration.
I'm asking a very simple question. I understand. You want to collaborate.
Okay, don't go away.
Yeah.
Stay tuned.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why
that's
should
the
I stay
answer.
tuned when I'm seeing it
You
all
wait and
on
see.
social media?
Wait and see.
Okay.
Yeah, stay tuned. Don't go away.
What is the new record label that you have signed? Is it a record label, by the way? The people that have signed you. What
So
are
the
they,
journalist doesn't know about Sony
what are
music.
they? I am aware about it. There are different Sony music. I don't know what package you signed for. What are they doing different that you have not done for yourself? We have seen people that are being signed, which gets to some of us, get signed. They are kept somewhere. We're not seeing them dropping songs. I'm not talking about local. I'm talking about international
I get you.
being signed. What are they doing that are going to change what you've been doing for yourself?
You're going to see. You know Wasafi International?
No.
The people that dressed me, I'm looking smarter than you.
Why are you not answering the questions?
I'm answering. Look at my dress. Was I dressing like this?
So Sony made it happen?
You are talking about change.
Yes.
You, when I showed up in your mind, there was a villager from Monze.
I didn't say that. It's you saying it.
You didn't say it in
Don't
context.
put words in my mouth that I didn't say.
You didn't say it.
No.
I know you didn't say it.
Yes.
I mean, in context, some people say it, okay? So don't take it personal. Some people said a lot of bad stuff. But thank God, everything, guys, only happened because God allowed it. We may brag, we may say A, B, C, D, you may call this one names, accuse A of this and that. Everything only happened when God allows it. So God allowed Sony to come in my life. I want to give you a brief background of how things happened. The song Don't Go Away was stolen from me.
Okay.
I didn't tell you because I thought PMC was going to ignite was going to alert the thieves that stole the song. They uploaded the song in someone's name. It's just a different artist. They said Z Music, whatever. They uploaded the song on someone's name. I tried to track it down. I can't find them. Because you remember I'd uploaded the song, then, because it was not moving, when it reached 1.5 million, I was like, let me drop it from TuneCo. Then someone picks it, uploads it. When it was going international, the idiot was benefiting. Jesus, what do I do? Lord of mercy, help me, help me. I called all the record labels you know in Zambia, the big ones, the big guys, please help me.
Including KB.
Please help me.
Including?
I called all of them, my friend. Don't even mention names. I called all of them. Others, I can even show you some messages. There was no response. Then I went down to I went and knelt down before God. Said, hey, God help me. I did not cheat. I did not steal from anyone. I've not used a shortcut. I've invested everything you gave me with the time you allowed me. Please help me. The song was stolen. I'm not benefiting anything. 2 days later, someone from Sony Music called. Says the director of Sony Music France wants to talk to you. At that time, I saw the hand of God. I was like, this is now happening. I never thought it would be like this. Then they say, we want your song. We want to work with you. We want to sign you. We are going to do ABCD. I'm like, Lord of mercy, let me see the papers. I check the conditions are favorable.
What were the conditions?
To market Mr. Crown, the name itself.
How much are you paying?
Forget money.
How much are you paying?
Forget money. I don't want to disclose figures. You people will start tracking me for nothing. They want the song. I explained to them my situation. My song is stolen from me. I cannot access it except on YouTube or the other platforms where you see it. It appears as a song uploaded by someone in a different person's name. I'm not benefiting anything. They tell me that is a simple issue. I could see that this is the hand of God, not me. Then I accepted and signed. By the way, the time you heard that we have signed, the process was the process was going on for the past 2 months. Like 2 months, the process is ongoing until the time it was announced. Okay, shout out to Roberto, the superstar, and Chima, and they were there.
Someone helped you.
Yeah.
I'm happy that you had to say that.
Man.
You said no one helped you. Someone helped you. So we're getting.
I want to. Before you get.
Someone
No, I want you. I want you to have a picture.
No one in Zambia. Shaiman is born and bred Zambian. Roberto is born and bred Zambian.
I mentioned record labels, bro. I said no record label. Okay. Don't misquote me. Okay. I said record label. I called the record labels, you get.
So individuals helped
Not
you.
as then when Sony Music came in, this is people had to consult Shaiman, Roberto. They're okay. Do ABCD. Then I was like, Lord of mercy, thank you. Immediately I signed the paper, the song was blocked worldwide. Bah! Then, after a few hours, restored back to my name, Mr. Crown, things going into normal. Just at that point, I want to say something to the people of Zambia. The hand of God is still on the people of our country. No matter how we pull each other down here and there, but God cares for every single one of us. I saw his hand in my music, and I hope you are going to see it. Do not be misled to say God cannot help someone who is doing this type of music. God helps his children, those who believe in him. He helped me, that one I'll stand wherever and testify.
Okay. I'm not lost. I'm still getting what you're saying, though most of the questions haven't been answered.
You have to do a research before you... Because
I did my research. I know what you're working on. I'm just worried about you having one hit and you are gone.
My worry is not about a hit.
For the growth of the industry.
My worry is about music that inspires humanity. Okay? When you heard Don't Go, you said it was a good song. Because I'm sure you looked at a lot of things. Okay, what does it bring to the table? ABCD. And my question is, Lord of mercy, please, when am I going to have another song that inspires society? That is all I want from God above. I can't say a lot of things, but no artist should come and tell you that Nima producer Mahiti, I am the best on their own. If they do, maybe just for marketing. But the truth is, in my case, there is an invisible hand involved. It's not just me.
I'm still going to ask this question that I asked. Do you think you're the biggest artist in the country?
Why is that question so important when I told you that I don't think about being the biggest artist? I think about my big dream being bigger than what you think.
Do you think your song deserves to be called Song of the Year 2024?
Song of the Year 2024. I want my song to be called Song of All Nations, a generational song, a song that changed the course of history in Zambian music. This song, I don't want to talk about Song of the Year or whatever. If the international community can keep pointing, say don't go out, even now they're still pointing, 7-8 months down the line, they're still telling us the same thing. Will Zambians not wake up and say, okay, this is true?
Do you know it's sad that people think it's not your song? It's very sad.
It's very sad.
It's very sad.
And this is why I said, Lord of mercy, help me, what do I do? And he provided.
They think it's your Mops' song.
Yeah, some of them, but not anymore.
How are you changing that narrative? That's what features can do sometimes.
I told you, the African King Buffalo came fighting all the way from the south, hit Lusaka and Copper Belt. They still never believed. We kept the fight on. In the media, social media, mainstream media, we used all the media theories involved to fight that belief until when they believed finally that it is my song. It is tense. It's very easy for you to be asking me A, B, C, D. But if we were to exchange, PMC, B crown, fight. Less than a minute in the ring,
Okay.
So just believe. It's my song. I wrote the audio, planned the melody, everything, then went to the producer. Then the producer suggested, okay, this song is too big. We need someone who would help move the song fast with their numbers and stuff. He brought in your boy. Then the song kept on going like that in the production process. We went to the video. I wrote the video story. Then I gave it to record Jamal to produce the video. He saw the videos, okay, I love this one, I'm going to produce it. I organized the people who were involved in the video, people from different parts of the world, not different parts of Africa only. They saw the story, they're like, we love the story, we would like to be part of it. Those were doctors. They knocked off around 17:30. They said, please wait, we are coming for this shot. We want to be part of the story. They came in. I did all that. But the people still want to insult. They still want to say, no, it's not you.
I want you to be honest. I want you to be honest. The next question to a younger person that's watching right now. Okay. Does a hit song change someone's lifestyle or financial status?
This is a very difficult question. A hit song is not decided by the one who has sang it. The one who has sang it will just do what they can to promote their music. But what happens after is what will change your life. Sometimes you have a hit song, it's hit, but you are not connected with the people that are actively involved in the music business. Like in my case, I was not involved with any big artists actively involved in music, you get. So there was a situation whereby I started begging for a show with big companies, and they tell me, no, you can't come here. But the song is big, it's playing internationally. They say you cannot come here. So I cannot guarantee you that when you have a big song, you are going to have money, you are going to have everything, your life is going to change. There are a lot of things that are going to be involved. You need people who understand the business to come in, and the people who understand the business have to be genuine enough to help you and guide you throughout the process. Everything will happen if you believe. That's all I can say. But guys, the struggle is real. This time you would have just heard that I'm dead. There are a lot of things that happened in the background. I was at the brink of dropping into depression because I had lost everything I had just to invest in Don't Go Away. I want you to know something. Like, Don't Go Away came at a time when there was a quick succession of releases of songs from big artists. In my point of view, it was like my song would be overshadowed, and I've invested everything I have. So I need much more resources, and I was running out of cash. I kept on pushing to sustain it like that. But I don't think it's everyone who is going to have that capacity. Maybe a young artist from the compounds, from the ghetto, will not have the capacity to just have the money to do the song, then promotion, no. So I don't know. It's your duty, PMC, and many other people in the Zambian mainstream media to help grow the industry, help the young artists. People are being discouraged every single day. They are told, no, you are not good, forget about this. People are being told that even if you are good, it has to approve that you are good. You are discouraging a young soul that is very talented, destroying people's dreams. We need to stand up, all of us as a country, the government involved, private partners involved, and push our art to the world.
I saw your Facebook as my last question. Time is on our side. We need to call it a wrap. 4 years ago, I sat down at the feet of Afunika for mentorship in music. He taught me things no university would ever teach a student. What a privilege to be guided by the king at the very beginning. I remember that time when Twende Piki Piki had million views on YouTube, a miracle for Zambian artists then. It was playing beyond our borders just like we had never seen before. My biggest dream was to sing with the king, and I will share the project going forward. To date, I remember so dearly that the kind reception and treatment I was accorded by the undisputed king, the eye of an eagle. I still have a long way to go with many more things to learn from different people. It takes the whole village to raise a child. Many thanks the eye of an eagle for his kindness and wisdom.
It takes the whole village to raise a child. You are that village, PMC. The fact that you called me and demanded for no coin, it appeared as if you knew that this is the background. You're part of the village. Those from other media houses are part of the village. So if we stand up and help someone, it is better. Afunika, I followed him. I wanted a special occasion to talk about this whole thing. That's why I said I'll post it later. I followed him to the Copper Belt. He had the biggest song we had ever heard from Zambia at that time, playing everywhere. But when I went there, he treated me like his youngest brother at the time when all the parents are dead. You get treat someone, guide them, do this is a mistake, you do this, when you go back, go do A, B, C, D. And everything he was teaching me musically, there are things I kept on implementing from that time up to date. You hear from the start to now, there is a change in the sound, there is growth, there is improvement.